What's up, guys? Here with another video. In this video, I'll make a quick recap of what happened in 2022, right? Did it obviously get better? Did I get better? I mean, I actually earned a lot more money than I did last year. Not last year, but last year will be 2022. I mean, 2021, right? Yeah, so it's because, I go work, as of 2022, I met, a lot more people, I didn't really go on vacation. I only went on, a short trip, to LA, to Disneyland, and just give you overall recap to 2022. So was 2022 a good year? Well, to perspective, like if I didn't make a lots of, stupid mistake and stop being the Ovens, 2022 would have been 2022 is honestly just a normal year, right? Like any other year. It's not like 2020, like where, like, this virus thing, you know, causing a pandemic. Obviously, we recover from pandemic. Things should be much better now. How did I meet a lot of people, last year, right? So let's go on to the beginning of, 2022, right? Obviously, I went to the job interview like 3 times, right? And all of them is technically a fail. Well, for the second one, I did pass, but somehow they let me go, within a week, right? That's what happened. Then, I still trying to keep my Amazon job, no matter what. But I forgot to make a video of me talking about, like, okay, I actually work at the school, right? And you guys have been wondering, like, why have been disappearing on YouTube? I'm just too lazy and just, busy with work and stuff. I've been working like about over 40 hours a week. I'll tell you why, because I have like 2 jobs. So I work, at the school, 40 hours a week, and then I try to work at least one shift, at Amazon, so I don't ever get a point at the attendance point, at Amazon, right? I've been working at school like since, August and stuff. So if you like this video or you comment like, should I talk about school? Maybe I should, right? My job title for that school is, job filing stuff. But Amazon is pretty much the same thing. When I work at Amazon, a lot of things has changed. It's not like, what happened, last year and stuff. I cannot refer to last year, but I mean to 2021. Well, 2022 also did change a lot too, within that year, right? Yeah, it did change a lot indeed. So, yeah, a lot of people, like me and stuff, because I've been doing, good stuff, but, my personality has, changed a lot, just change, constantly and stuff. The minute I go outside work, the minute, I just go out in public, I start acting like the Ovens, that has been an issue for like numerous of years, you know, constantly, complaining a lot about things, complaining about lots of things that are very trivial, that are not that important, that doesn't have, have a big effect, my life. And also, I lost like, several of my relatives, in 2022. I lost 2 uncles and, one grand aunt. Yeah, I say that I know that 2 of them got sick. Yeah, my uncle, is technically obese and he suffered a stroke, so technically, he's just gone, because yeah, he's been overweight for so long, he's been, half paralyzed and stuff. And the other one, I don't know, probably got cancer, and passed away. I did only attend to like one funeral. And the other one just died right before, New Year started. So yeah, my dad's cousins, my dad's brothers. And what about my grand aunt? I don't know anything about her, but she's on my mother's side, so it's probably nothing related to to the virus, that's been going on. But the positive thing is that that a lot of people still like me, right? And I haven't caught the virus yet. Well, eventually I will get, but it's just like a flu now. It's not that dangerous comparing to what happened 2 years ago. And obviously I run in and speaking of running, this has been the worst year when it comes to running, but everything else is just okay. But when we walk into 2023, hopefully things can turn out better. Like I will get into I will talk about my future, right? I have not been doing any accounting job, I barely done it in 2022, right? I barely done it. And to my year to update, I think I earned a lot more money than I did last year. Well, just more work and also, higher pay rate. Well, technically, I almost earned about 30K, just this year, just, in 2022. And hopefully, it will only go up from here on because things are gonna get expensive. Things are gonna get tougher. Inflation's gonna keep going higher, higher. You know how history works. I mean, 30K, in California is absolutely like nothing, right? That's technically, you know, that's technically, how much a high school person graduate makes. Probably they can probably make a little more than that if they work the entire 40 hours, 52 times a week in the year. So yeah, nothing special. I did let me resume back to running. Let's not be off topic. So running, in Pleasanton 5K, I obviously did way better than I expected. Obviously, because I've been having these lingering injuries. My upper legs been having problems throughout 2022. Is why I can never reach my potential, right? I mean, I've been building up like very bad habits of just trying pace for my record all the time. Obviously, my race in 2022 obviously wasn't my best, and I don't expect to be best. Eventually, the thing is, if you're injured, if you're sick, or if you're overtraining, or if your muscles not feeling good, if you feel hurt stuff, you obviously won't hit your maximum potential. We all know that throughout common sense. I mean, if I wasn't injured and if I raced in 2020, my 10K time would have been better than 2022. Honestly, yeah, I ran. Typically, if you run with people, you're gonna go a lot faster. I mean, just for some people it's a lot faster. For some people, it's gonna be a little bit faster. Didn't mean to exaggerate, but we're all different people. We do different things. We get different effects. Some effects more, some effects less. Whatever that is. Yeah, every time I run hard, my thighs been complaining, and I should have just take a break for at least a month, but I decide not to. I'm too damn impatient. Want to go act cocky, that's the problem. Open like talking all that smack, thinking he's the best. I just try and run so hard, show people that I have way tougher mentality and way better than they think. I just try and act the loser, think that I'll win the championship, show you soon I can do all of this, do way more than you think. Look, man, there's a consequence of, being cocky, man. If you're way too cocky, you're gonna pay it at the end. You're gonna get exposed. You're gonna get embarrassed. It happens, man. Karma will get ya. So please do not do, mischievous behavior. Please stay humble. Okay? Stay humble. Don't say you're good. Look, man, at the end of the day, just because you're good at running, that doesn't tells you if you're a good person or not. It doesn't mean anything. It's just like, NBA, players go for stats and stuff. Just because you have a good stat, that doesn't mean you're a good player, you're a good person. That doesn't mean anything like that. You could be bad, right? People only judge you based on your personality most of the time. Not just, your talent, but personality too, I mean, if you've been following me for like, years and stuff, you know how the Ovens is, right? He's just weak as fuck. I'm sorry, excuse my language in this video, but yeah, man. Sometimes when I get frustrated, sometimes I cuss, right? What do you mean weak? Me mentally weak, right? Complaints all. If you see the person playing all the time, trying to act like a bunch of tough guy, yeah, they trying to act, like the Ovens, trying to act really tough, right? Way tougher than he thinks. But soon, that's gonna go out the window. You're gonna expose and put you right back in the place where you actually belong. Don't act really tough, thinking you can take on, way tougher guys than you think. But eventually, it's gonna bite back and the Ovens end up being embarrassed, right? So let me tell you like what happened at the end of the year. So at the end of the year, I tried run, and every time I run hard or every time I walk or even walk, my leg starts hurting and limping. So this is what I get for being, an asshole, right? Run hard all the time, you're just abusing your body, people think I'm crazy, right? That's not mentally strong. That's you being crazy. This is the difference between crazy and mentally strong. See, this is why a lot of people are not successful, because they don't have, patience. They don't have, tough mentality. It's just true, man. Sometimes people don't want to hear truth, and that's the problem with the modern era. It's like we just live in the weak sauce era. I have to speak for it, so if there's nothing explanation explain more than that. And also, I got permanent ban in Pokemon Go, and Alex Lee, blocked me. I almost lost my best friend, in 2022. Yeah, 2022 has been good and been rough at the same time, but we just gotta learn, like, yeah, I need to change myself. That's what Alex said. Everybody said, just need to change, right? I still get chance, to redeem myself. This is what New Year's for, right? New Year's for, like you need to make New Year resolution. It's like a time up for change, time up to get better. Learn what you did from last year. Don't take this way too personally. That's the thing, is that I just take things way too personally, which is not good. In 2020, still thinking about that, bad year 2020. 2020 has ended like 3 years. I mean, over 2 years ago, so yeah, and also, permanent Pokemon Go. Ever since I got permanent Pokemon Go, I think my behavior did change a little bit, right? No, it changed a lot, actually. Not gonna lie to you. Not because playing Pokemon Go has been very distracting. It's been very detrimental, to my life. I mean, I could get into a lot more trouble than I think. So it's a good thing that Pokemon Go did ban me. Eventually I will get banned. This is why, I spoof a lot, too lazy to go outside and stuff, and Niantic, ban. And also, losing, a Harry Potter Go Wizard Unite. I didn't spoof. I never spoof because I never learned how to. And they don't have spoofing them. I just can't find it. But anyway, man, that's not important. Playing, fewer video games will result into like better performance, less distraction, and something like that, right? And also, I watched, like the biggest movie like Avatar 2 and, Batman. It was a very good movie and stuff. So if there's a lot of things I'm missing, just comment below, right? But yeah, man, every year we just only want to get better, right? And all the achievement that I never achieved in 2020 can be achievable. I'm not stupidly delusional. It's just that the talent is misused wrong. I mean, people can go way more than they think, but if they cut certain habit and if they, don't make mistake early on, in their life, you don't repeat same mistake over and over again, don't turn that into, a habit or, their personality or their, routine, then obviously they will go on a lot further than they think. Some people I get, they still forgive me. They know, like I can do a way better product than this, Let's just say that I need to stop running for like a few months. Yeah, like how do you get injured in running? Obviously the overtraining. Explain to me. Yeah, so the thing is that if you keep beating up your body like over time, it's not gonna be used anymore, and you can no longer, like be healthy, and you're just gonna feel sorry for yourself at the end of the day. Your body's gonna be up and it's gonna give up on you, and it's not gonna work anymore. So yeah, and it's gonna act up and probably gonna, give up on you, and this is not what you want. So yeah, it's been many years, I've been doing this. It's not just this year. I mean 2022. I talk about 2021 or older year. I mean, if you beat for your body for a year, what do you expect? You know, don't be surprised if you cannot run for the entire year. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. You know that damage does more than good, right? Let's say you damage yourself for like maybe, let's say 5 years, then maybe you could be out for 10 years. More damaging. Or if your body's strong, maybe out for like 1 or 2 years. So yeah. I used to have, a sub 5 minute mile, fitness, but not anymore. I'm probably nowhere near that. But if I go out to run a mile right now, right thinking now, it's not going to even be under 6 minutes or even under 6:30-ish, you know? Just me, being without the sickness. Without sickness and the heat, I probably won't run a mile at all. So it is, man. So this is what I get for being the Ovens, Now I know, like how stupid I look, right? This is how stupid it is. So yeah, talking, all that smack and trash talk to people. Now people look at you, and point out your criticism and mistake. So now the Oven's it's gonna get criticized. Exactly, man. You can use this video for, validate, right? But yeah, man. I really love working at the school. I forgot to tell you why, because it's very close to my home. You can it's less than a 10-minute walk. If you walk fast, it's 0 points. It's only about a kilometer long. So yeah, that a kilometer is only 1,000 meters. So yeah. End off video of here. Thank you for listening, and I gotta go and do something else. Enjoy the rest of my week off. So anyway, because I have school, school's off for 2 weeks, so it started like I've been off since the 23rd, so I'll be back on the 9th. So yeah, I better enjoy before it, because time's gonna go fast anyway. So happy late new year again. Hope 2023 is gonna be a better year for all of you guys. Hopefully, if you did have a good, good or bad year 2022, 2023 will be better, Just try your best, Just never look down. Always, look forward, Don't think too much about the past, because that is never going to change. Whatever happened, just let it go, man. I know that some people are now sensitive, they're not going to get over it. So anyway, bye-bye.